You know, if you're going to have a world championship for amateurs, you better play on a darn good golf course. A putt-putt course is not going to do it, Mike. Princess Grant, we had the pleasure of coming here last year. This is the kind of course that sticks with me, and it has for the last year. This is a beautiful golf course.
Thank you, Andy. Yeah, great to have everyone back again. Nice to see familiar, friendly faces from last year. So many of them coming back again. And great to have you all here. Yeah, the course is very green at the moment because we've had spectacular rains, far more than we normally have. Heaviest rain in 80 years the last month. So we've been battling to keep it dry, and we've had some testing winds this week. We've seen, last year we spoke about links conditions. Well, the players have had to test that theory this year. We've had some very strong winds this year, but today is nice and calm, and light breeze going, the sun's coming out, and I think we'll see some great golf today.
Yeah, I know the guys are happy, and the ladies, that they're not going to be absolutely soaking wet and howling wind in them. Now this golf course, one, I love the clubhouse. You walk in there and you get a feel that you're walking into the Oakmont clubhouse in Pennsylvania that's 100 years old, but that's the feel you went for it. But this is a new property, a new design on the golf course, new clubhouse.
Yeah, the clubhouse was, in fact, the whole golf course was opened in '94, so it hasn't been going that long. But the whole theme of not just the clubhouse, but the whole estate, the idea is to get that sort of old African colonial feel about it. The official title of the architecture is Natal Colonial, which is the province that we're in. That's sort of turn of the century architecture from the early days of settlers coming into Africa. And it's great. It's a very calm, peaceful sort of farmhouse look about the place.
Yeah, it just feels like it's an old clubhouse from 100 years ago. Now the monkeys, did you bring them with you when you built the place, or?
They saw us laying out sugar and they came. They saw some biscuits on the veranda and they decided they were going to come and join us. Yeah. The monkeys are thriving here. This whole estate was originally a sugarcane farm, and there was no trees here, and when the developers came in, they planted 100,000 indigenous trees, the first thing they did. And now we've got these magnificent forests along the sides of the course. And the monkeys moved in, bushbuck moved in, duiker moved in, all sorts of different creatures, snakes and birds. We have 300 species of birds. So we've done a bit for turning a golf course back into biodiversity, which has pleased us.
Surely, surely.
And certainly improved the look of the place. Made it a bit harder to play golf on, right?
That's all right. It's not supposed to be easy, man, or everybody would do it. Well, you know, Princess Grant, well, certainly the 15th hole, we're going to go out there in a little bit, but a tricky golf course because of not only the topography, but also the wind. Hole number 6 is behind us, one of Mike's nemesis holes. I'm going to say it's not a signature hole, it's a nemesis. Yeah. Tell the folks why the amateurs are going to have such trouble with this, and they're playing down the fairway behind us now.
Okay, it's a par 5, relatively short par 5 from an elevated tee box. People will get a decent drive off. They'll get to probably 160 meters out from the front. There's a lake in the way, and once they're down there, you can't feel any wind. It feels like it's nice and calm. Downhill lie, and everybody takes out their normal club to clear 160 into the green, and they take a shot.
So 160 into the green. All right, maybe I'm taking out a 6-iron.
Correct.
Maybe I'm taking out, if I'm a big hitter, a 7-iron.
Correct.
Right.
And what's happening there is that the moment you get the ball above about 20 meters in the air, there's a howling wind going over our heads that you can't feel, and the ball just stops. And unless people have played here before, the combination of the downhill lie and the wind that they can't see, everyone drops it 2 meters short in the water. And certainly this week, almost every 4-ball has banged at least 2 balls into the water. You'll find that the homeowners here tend to come and sit here and watch because it's great entertainment.
Entertainment.
Great entertainment.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So posting a 10 on this hole is not unusual.
A lot of people have posted a 10 here this week. Yeah. We actually have a diver who comes in after this tournament every year and fishes about 2,000 golf balls out of the lake.
He makes his living for the whole year on one
yeah.
fish out.
So yeah, it's, unless you know the course, there's a lot of local knowledge and course management needed on this hole. And the first guys should be through behind us any second, and I think we'll probably see a similar thing. The people playing today did play here in a practice round on Sunday, so most of them have already hit a ball into the lake, and I think that hopefully they've learned their lesson. They'll be clubbing up a bit coming over.
Outstanding. The Nigerian team and I have become great friends since Thailand, and you guys won last year the Happy Award. What do they call that? The Team Happy Award? Or?
Sure.
Sventumba Award.
The Sventumba Award, which is very distinguished, very honored, of course named after the founder of the World Golfers Championship. The Nigerian team is, well, you guys like to laugh. Why do you guys like to laugh so much?
Oh, it makes us live longer.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, what else are you gonna do? You can't change the past, so you laugh about it.
Absolutely, I love it. I love it. But here's the thing, okay? A lot of teams are sending over 5 players, obviously, to represent their flights, and a couple invitational players. You guys brought the whole country with you, man.
Sure.
How many guys are here, and ladies?
Well, I mean, we paid for it, we could afford it, and we like the fun.
About 40 of us are here.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
On the invitational.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
And why do you love golf so much? I mean, when you think about golf a little bit, your mind immediately goes to Scotland and St. Andrews, Ireland, and of course Nigeria as a major golf destination. How did you guys get involved in golf, and how old were you, sir, when you started playing?
Well, I got my first handicap 19 years ago. But I was playing before then as a minor. Well, I've started competitive golf 19 years ago. It's been thanks to my mother, my father. I have 4 brothers to play. Just my sisters don't play. My mom and my dad play. My dad is 73 and he's still handicap 12. And my mom, she's 65 and she still plays handicap 9.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
That's a golfing family.
Yeah.
How about you? When did you start?
Just a year and a half. Okay, and when you see people like maybe the dad, and I got morally inspired. The last tournament, the entire family came around, and I said, wow, so what am I doing? So I got to sit up and then play my game.
You were the only one at home. You figured I better learn to golf and go with them, right?
Yeah, but it's fun playing golf, and it's just a game that you can play all the time of your life. So when I made a choice, okay, what am I going to be spending my time when I'm 60 doing? I knew I need to start doing golf.
Yeah, absolutely. They say a lot of times that when you start playing a little bit later in your life, you regret all the years you didn't play.
True.
Because you fall in love with the game. Well, guys, enjoy the beautiful weather today. I wish you the best of luck.
Sponsored by World Golfers Championship, South African Airlines, Tour Edge, Antigua Golfwear.